Welcome back, comrades. My name Tokriva. This some more Soviet Union in Hearts of Iron 3. It's been at least a week since I've played, I think. It's been a while. Probably gonna be the same thing. I just want to get to the war, but I know I cannot really go to Speed 5. Okay, what I do want to switch off is that the game pauses every time a trade deal is cancelled. So I just need to focus on the next trade deal that comes by. And if it is cancelled, that I can cancel it. We're trading a lot with Germany. Like a serious amount. People were wondering why I don't declare war. Well, we cannot declare war while our neutrality is high. That's the thing. This game does not allow you to declare war early. Oh, that's just units in poor supply. So how were our spies doing? Let's see. Australia? Getting somewhere. Oh yeah, still waiting. Actually, still waiting on counter spies. Belgium, definitely. I could start covert ops in some places as well. Supporting our party, now the 11. Brazil is actually quite communist in general. Cuba, it would be currently the biggest party. France, 43% popularity right now for the PCF. But I don't think they have an election until like 1940 or something. That's why we're of course trying to coup them. And the higher this popularity is, the easier it is to pull off the coup once you actually get the points. Ireland, actually getting somewhere as well. Mexico, still nothing. Nationalist China, still counter-spying. Nationalist Spain, doing well. The Netherlands, second biggest party right now, the CPN. New Zealand, still counter-spying. Communist Party of New Zealand, CPNZ, yeah, Netherlands, CPN. Communistenpartij Nederland, probably. Norway, not a lot. Persia, we just started recently. Portugal, yes. Portuguese Communist Party. 21 for the second party in Romania. Sweden, also the second party because the other parties are just dropping like flies. Turkey, biggest. USA, actually at 10%. Here it is. So do not pop up on pause. Just pop up, but not pause. That's the first trade deal, or the second trade deal, because I forgot that I wanted to do it on the first one, if that one was a trade deal. But anyway. So now it won't pause anymore if there's a trade deal, which should mean time should go relatively fast. Cuba's drifting towards the Allies. Yeah, they're not yet ideologically similar to us. Medium tank reliability. I'm actually very happy to leave that going, because 1938. And we do have a decent amount of tanks. These are all light tanks right now. But aren't we building medium tanks now? Yeah, we are. Here we go. With tank destroyer brigades. Right, we do have medium tanks over here. They are the ones that are requiring the upgrades. We have 6 units that require upgrades. Well, that's these 6. These 6 medium tank regiments. Operational level command structure. I'll definitely leave that one going. Attack movement is quite decent. Allows your units to move faster during the attack, which means they get to the enemy province sooner when they try to conquer it. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect of the German army. I mean, it is the AI, but Austria should be annexed pretty soon. It's already behind schedule. They need to check them in intelligence then, actually. Austria. Well, there's not enough popularity for the NSDAP, the Nazi party. That much is for sure. Wow, they have a lot of communism as well active right now. Down to 2 spies in Australia, but we probably already were. I think my army for Finland is quite decent enough right now. 3 spies, 9 right now. Because we are pumping a lot into espionage. What's our next research? Assault concentration. Oh, a lot coming up in April actually. Theater forces. This theater has no need for anything. Stavka. Stalingrad wants these things. Far East wants these things. Actually, I feel like just giving this stuff to them. It's 1 mountain, 9 infantry, 3 motorized, 7 light or medium armor. Okay, let's drop you to that and support our party in Australia. Parliamentary scandal. Leadership modifier for a few weeks. God damn it. That's like really, really annoying. So stop some research for a little bit. Like a serious amount actually. Wow. Yeah. 2 attacks are not going to go through this time round. Belgium, 34% now. Bolivia, it's growing. Not much yet. Cuba, in there, that's the same. Still the same in France. Ireland looks the same. Mexico. Not everyone gets it at the same time. Actually shrunk a little bit in Turkey. Switzerland is no longer aligning towards us. So we have 2 weeks of crappy leadership. 20% is a really big modifier. Yalta. Quite famous actually as the place where Churchill, Stalin and Roosevelt met during the war to discuss the joint strategy of defeating Germany. Yeah, that would be Yalta. Politics. So the laws I can still enact. 3-year draft, heavy industry emphasis, and specialist training. Specialist training could easily be done. Only thing it does is makes us require RIC for longer. Takes longer to build everything. But it gives them more experience, and I don't think the experience is that important, so I'd rather just leave that law where it is. I mean, recruit time down is also not bad, so but basic training is fine. Then we have the heavy industry emphasis. Currently, because we are not at war, this reduces the amount of consumer goods needed very, very much. And even though it does take longer for us to build things, we now build it at 85% of the speed, while we could produce it at 105% of the speed. But the amount of consumer goods needed means that we cannot build as much simultaneously. So I prefer the consumer product orientation until we actually go to war. Because when you're at war and everything is mobilized, your consumer good needs just drops immensely anyway. And then conscription laws. This is one we probably are going to change before the war starts, because I do at some point have to get started on these officers, because That's over 22,000 once we build more of our things. That officers we need, and we're not gonna get that many. Once we get back to our regular stuff, I will show you the difference. Let's just stop it for now. Hang on, how did that one speed up so much? Oh no, it was always August. I'm just thinking silly things. Once our leadership is at the normal level, I can show you how many officers we would actually get right now, and how much our current modifiers are impacting that. Oh god, here come the upgrades. Let's go for light artillery. Mobile warfare done tomorrow. That would be that one. I could continue that as well. Schwerpunkt is also still quite necessary at some point as well. Let's get started on infantry anti-tank. That modifier was until the 20th, I think. So the 21st is when we get back to our old level of things. Agriculture, more manpower. So that can be stopped. Decryption and encryption, yeah. How long would radar last? September next year. Too long. Local computing machine would be July next year. Actually, very happy to get that started then, because that's actually relatively fast, and then we can get started on the electronic computing machine. So, and the electronic computing machine makes your research 5% faster across the board. So it's actually quite important to get early as possible, if possible. Did we? No, not yet. Tomorrow is when it changes, I think. Ah, there it is. Marco Polo, almost a year too late. April, still no annexation of Austria happening. Our armored car brigades are done. It would be everyone in Andrushivka. Okay, we have a lot of HQs. That was the wrong one, I noticed. Oh, that's still annoying the crap out of me. Yeah, don't you move over there. Because those two need tank destroyer brigades actually attached. Yeah, there's 3, I should say. So we need to build 3 tank destroyers as reserves. Armies arrived, good. So you and you. Need to get the armored car over there. And you drive back. Simple solution. Anyway, tech-wise, we still haven't gotten it back. The parliamentary scandal. I thought that would be over by now. No, it's still not returned. What is this? When does it end? So yeah, Japan had a bit longer to prepare for its war than before. Nationalist China, you have no spies. Let's start forcing them into communism. Australia, nothing changed yet. Belgium, still 34. Bolivia at 11. Brazil, Cuba, France. Not a lot has happened yet. I think it dropped in the Netherlands. even though they're the second party. Portugal actually in effect, or it's just me wishing for it? Oh, the UK, we are at 22%. So, if anywhere, oh, Japan have been accepted into the Axis. Yep, that has happened. Ah, there it is. So it was the 24th it would end. So yeah, if I increase my officers to the max, I get 40 officers. But that is halved by the amount from volunteer army. So it should be 80.2 that we get. So if we change that to 3-year draft, we would get about 100 a day. So, and then we need to see 22,000 divided by 100 is 220 days with 0 research and 0 espionage going on. So we're going to have to research nothing for a full year, because I want my intelligence to keep going as well. Yeah. So, actually, what I should do then is change... What are the other things on that one? 3-year draft. Manpower rotation. Yeah, that's the other thing. We're going to have to reinforce everything. And that's... We're going to switch now, though. I'm going to enact that law, which means that everything needs to be reinforced up to a higher level. Because right now, 749 would be the 75%, so they're going to go up in strength, all of them. Let's go back to technology. Let's do that, and then this. Drop this back down to 1. Well, if I now put everything, we get 100.4 officers. It's not exactly what I want, so I want 1 spy every day. So we're going to lock you there. And most of the researches that now come through will actually not get replaced. It's the only way we can actually get a semblance of officers coming. Currently 2.1 every day. It's not lots. It's nothing, actually. It's the only way to get there, really. Without losing what we already have. The only other way to diminish that is dropping the amount of officers we actually have. That's also definitely not an option. Or number of brigades, which is definitely not an option. So with infantry support weapons done, we turn it off. There's one advantage, though, to all of this, and that is A 7.1. That once you're at war, you gain combat experience. And combat experience is one of the biggest modifiers for all the doctrine research. So we have 4.5 skill in this, which impacts it with 70%. So the more we fight, the higher our combat land combat experience will be, the faster all of our doctrines will progress at that point. I should have turned that one off as well. I'm going to turn off operation level command speed and get more officers. Actually, click something. China. I have enough spies for another nation, to be honest. Yeah, I do. Let's see. Canada, we're really far off. Some nations, it's definitely not necessary to try it. Because they're either just gonna get annexed anyway, or other reasons. We could just try Switzerland, just for shits and giggles. Yemen is actually also quite communist, but they are a part of the Allies at the moment anyway. Why is it paused? Switzerland. Oh, I keep like, oh yeah, I don't care, I need to click it away, and then I'm like, oh my god. Austria were probably too late to the party anyway, trying that. Finland is gonna be attacked, but they will stick around, so I could actually... That's actually not a bad idea. Mountain warfare equipment, well, that leaves a research open anyway. Now it's up to 17.1 officers. Now if I do that, 22,000, we'll just keep that number, divided by 17.1 means we need all 3.5 years at this speed to get max officers without building any more brigades. I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. I'll see you guys later.